Hello, everybody, I'm in a storm here, and welcome back to Stellaris, the co-dominant human elf campaign. In the last episode, we again continued our work on the war with the Lorongo directors. Still trying to see if we can't maneuver in such a way as to keep the enemy fleet occupied. And we've had, again, limited success in that. The big problem is that the method that we're using only really works in large star systems. You know, for example, like this system. Which is a very large star system. There's a lot of room here to draw the enemy fleet into the star system and then jump out and force them to fly all the way back to the edge of the system before they can jump out. Now, where that falls apart is in small systems like the Regulus system. This system is so small that when they just jump in, they're already almost within weapons range. So it's almost impossible to jump out in time before they engage. So, I've actually run some more tests. Just running the game forward enough for me to get back out here, and yeah, it's practically impossible. Even if I start jumping as soon as they arrive, it's kind of a likelihood that I'm going to end up engaged anyway. So we're going to have to rethink that a little bit. So one of our fleets is currently missing in action. It'll be back in a few days, about a week or so, a week and a half, and we'll see if it decides to appear way over here like our other fleet did. If it does, it may be worth my time to have them come and pick up the other ships, of which there's only one at the moment. You know what? I think I'm going to keep these ships in this system for now. The new ships that we're building. And speaking of new ships to build, we have enough minerals. Actually, did we complete? Yes, we did. Okay. We're working on Titans. 33 months to go. Let's build ourselves another ship. So this is the Republic class. I'd like to get 2 of each class of Dreadnought minimum. So we've got 1 Colossus, 1 Archon, and 1 Republic. So we're going to go ahead and build another Colossus class. Now, in the last engagement, we also lost 2 cruisers. And because these cost a lot less to build now, I can probably rebuild those 2 cruisers. So we're going to want to build at least 1 more Archon and 1 more Republic class. So we're going to have to build about 8,200 minerals, give or take, to get that project complete. Alright, so now we need to figure out what we're going to do here. The Neshmet system is in enemy territory, but it's another one of those systems that is too small to work with. This system is also fairly small. Now, the Torville system is large enough for our project. This system is also large enough for what we need to do. Problem is that last we checked, there was a large enemy fleet there. So now Andak system. All right. The raiders are here. Let's make for the Neshmet system. And let's see how it goes. Oh, one other thing I almost forgot. Is we got a new science ship over here, and I did assign an available scientist to it, so I want to go ahead and get them surveying systems. I'm just going to queue all these systems up for survey. There we go. As soon as I arrive in the Neshmet system, I'm guessing that the enemy fleet is going to start moving in my direction. Yeah, another concern is this fleet they're building here. That's worrisome. If I gathered my entire fleet, I could probably kill it, but not before these guys would show up. Yep, here they come. The thing is, I need to get them to jump away. Oh, they did appear over here. They're really banged up. You know, I'm inclined to let them dock up for repairs. Give me time to test some stuff out here. And here are our fleets there. Now, if we get an opportunity, we could try to find a way to slip our troops through. Their home system is undefended. I have no idea how many armies they have. If they're not that heavily defended, which... Oh, speaking of armies, one thing I might want to do is also start training some more armies. And I think just standard assault armies are probably going to be our best bet. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more armies. Alright, these guys should be in the process of... Nope, not quite. There they are. Now they're jumping.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Hostile fleet encountered. The Savelli Galactic Assembly is still sending more ships. And that fleet gets bigger and bigger every time they try to send it in. I may want to try and get a second station built in that system. Alright.
Establishing colony.
I'm surprised that there's still planets that can be colonized. Alright. There's our friends.
Station under attack.
Figured as much. It should be able to hold against a 3.9k fleet. Alright. Pause. Let's see if we have enough room to work here. I'm going to use this same technique for the moment because I know that I can make it work in these systems. Because my fleet can jump pretty quick in these systems. The further and further I go into enemy territory, the longer and longer it takes me to jump. Which is another problem. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here easily. Alright, they're reorienting. Alright. Fleet may not be perfectly repaired, but there's only one Corvette that needs repairs, and I don't really care. Get that fleet moving. How is this going? The station's shields are down. The armor's holding. And they're slowly taking damage from the minefield, so... Alright, I've really got to pay attention to this. Alright, we wait for them to arrive. I'm going to try and use a similar method to what I used before. Alright. They've arrived. I'm going to wait for them to cool down. So it'll take a few days. Alright, they've cooled down. Alright, we're going to hop over here. Let's see if I can sneak the troops in. Three, 2, 1, and we're out. Now, in this system, I'm going to let them come. Probably up until this planet's orbit. Or close to it. Now, I wonder, just a second. It's all militia. There's no regular defense here. Oh. Oh. All right. We can do this. Once our troops are on the surface, there's not much they can do about it unless they have their own troops. Now, these guys have defense stations. Our ships will never make it. And we'll never be able to stay there, you know, have time to actually wipe those guys out. Alright, they're jumping. Make sure they're still attacking the right guys. Yep. Almost done our new Super Dreadnought. Got what? 39 days left? Alright. Enemy fleet's here. Move the troops up. Alright, they're on the move. Alright, how far can they move in 12 days? Say 15. 8. 23rd, let's see. So I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Okay, so if I wait till they're just about this orbit, like in between these two orbits, I think I'll be okay. Let's just check and make sure nobody else is moving. No, nobody else is doing anything. Alright, let's go. We're gonna head to the Andak system. And I'm actually going... Let's see, Kraz. It's another good system. Let's see, where are the defenses here? A little too close for comfort. Alright. No, stay here, and let's give this a shot. Let's see if we can make this work. I'm gonna have something like almost 30 days worth of time to move in that system. All right, we're out. Oh, they're proceeding further in just a little bit. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Colony established. Technology discovered.
All right, army upkeep is reduced. Hostile environment adaptation. Orbital asteroid mining. Towed asteroid mining. We can tow an asteroid into orbit and mine it. Sector limit +1. Ecological adaptation. I'm trying to get... you know what? I think I'm just going to get these advanced construction techniques for now. The one for military stations would actually be very nice to have. Alright, so these guys gotta fly all the way back, and then they've gotta spool up their jump. And then while they're chasing me... Now, when I get to the edge of the Kraz system, I'm probably going to jump back to the Andak system and then lead them on another chase to this system. I'll probably just jump back and forth between these two systems, hopefully leading them on just an eternal chase while we try and lay siege to their home planet. Alright. We knocked out a strike cruiser and destroyer. Another destroyer, 2 corvette. Oh man, we knocked out a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. You guys get over here. Build a new fortress class defense station. Build it right about there. Okay, so they're still building more ships for this fleet. So to 67,000. Are these guys jumping yet? Yep, there they are. Now, these guys are on passive mode, so I don't think they're actually going to engage anything. As long as we stay out of range of that spaceport. Because he would already be shooting at this station if they were going to shoot at that station. Alright, they've arrived. Now comes the question. Do we have enough distance on them? Actually, just keep your line straight. For me to get to the edge of this system and jump out. That's going to be the big question. Alright, transport fleet can move up to this system.
Survey complete.
I mean, even if they do engage us, we'll probably have time to jump out. Right as soon as we get close to the edge of that. We're going to begin our jump spool up. Are we far enough? No, because they're going to start heading back to the edge of the system as soon as we jump. Yep. I'm a little nervous. Just a little nervous. Actually, just go straight across the system. Just like that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we got out. Good. Alright, now where are these guys gonna head? Alright, they're gonna head that way. So this is gonna be a bit of a risky maneuver. I'm going to say land armies. They'll appear here. They immediately jump out. As long as these guys don't change targeting. Those guys are just content to stay there. Alright, they're on their way. They're still attacking the raiders. They're going to jump in 11 days. Yep, they're gonna get out. Okay, good. The raiders. Oh. I'm not so sure.
Construction complete.
Even if we bug out, our governor gained trait. Okay. Our ships have arrived. Let's drop them in the Neshmet system. We're gonna run here a little long because I just want to see how this is gonna turn out.
Construction complete.
Hold on. Alright. We're going to be landing our ships soon. They've arrived. Let me just try and do this. Holding shift. And do that, because then they should still move. And jump out as soon as they get within range. At the edge of the system. Armies are landing on Font of Knowledge.
Deploying Liberation Forces.
Alright, our troops have landed. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, we're going to pause here, and we're going to call this the end of the episode. It's a little tense. Go. And I'm like really nervous at the moment. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I think we have the distance we need to get out and jump. We got our troops landed on the Font of Knowledge. They're only militia. We shouldn't have any trouble dealing with them, even with maximum fortifications. So we'll be able to occupy their homeworld. They're at minus 16 right now. I can't make any demands because I don't have 20% war score. Alright. And we're building up for another... So you need to back off here. And we're building up for another Super Dreadnought. And we'll see how it goes after we occupy their homeworld. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.